Today it's November 12th. I have created about 5 DIY recreations so far. By DIY recreations, I mean all these DIYs were created by following other people's tutorials. I will link all the tutorials in the description below. So let's see what I have recreated so far. The first DIY recreation is this magic wand. I think it turns out really amazing. My chopstick was broken at the end, so I had to place a hot glue on the bottom to make it smooth, but it turned out so much better than I expected. This is a tutorial by Mako, known as Makoccinos. Hopefully I'm pronouncing her name correctly. So I really love this DIY. This is really fun to recreate and the result is just amazing. But the only problem with this is it doesn't have magic. If it has magic, then it'll be perfect. The second DIY I did is also for Mako. I love her tutorials because they are really cute and really easy to make. This is the second one. It is a collection of fabric pieces. I think mine didn't turn out as well as I hoped. Hers looks so much better than mine. But this still looks pretty cool after all though. I really like it. Since I don't have canvas, all I did is just place my label on a piece of cardboard. And then I use Mod Podge to lay out the fabric. I don't really like mine as much because I like hers so much better, but I think it's really fun to try other people's tutorials and it really helps me trying to improve my own tutorial steps. So yeah, this is the second one. The rest of the DIY recreations are all polymer clays because I started playing with it and it's really fun. This duck is the first polymer clay tutorial that I followed and it turned out amazing. At that time I didn't have an eye pin, so I just left it as it is. Even though I don't have a pin to make it a necklace or anything like that, I still can use it as a decor item, so this is really cute. I was surprised at how well it turned out since it was my first time playing with polymer clay. And then the next few that I did on my own turned out to be not so good. But hey, my first one was a really good start. So the little ducky was created by following PFC's tutorial, and I did another one after my screw eye pins arrived. And that is this little dragon. It's super adorable. The only problem with this little dragon is that I think mine turns out kind of like a little rat. But my boyfriend says that it does look like a dragon, so it might just be me. The one thing that I learned about polymer clay with this tutorial is that when you have really tiny details on the figurine, you definitely want to make sure to use brush instead of just deep glaze like I did. And then I did notice that the glaze were clogging up in one of the areas of this little dragon. With little details like the wings and the tails, I always feel like I might be too clumsy and then just break it. So yeah, that's definitely one thing that I kind of worry about. Now the next 3 I have are all from Kawaii Friday. Well, it's actually one because I followed one tutorial and then I saw her other 2 that I couldn't find the tutorials on, so I tried to make my own and they turned out to be alright. They're not perfect, but hey, I tried. The first one I have is a little turkey. I'm not sure if it's a clay or my baking time. I feel like the wings on the back are very flimsy. It feels like they could break anytime. I like this turkey, but I think I might try to make my own version of a turkey with a more stable wings on the back. But I really like how cute it turned out though. The only bad thing about this is that my clay was too dark, so you can barely see the turkey's eyes. The next one is a little bunny and a little, not sure if it's a chicken or a duck. So these 2 were the ones that I saw in Kawaii Friday's videos, but I couldn't find her tutorials on it. So I tried to make my own by just looking at it. So for Mako's polymer clay, she uses the clay to create the eyes. And for Kawaii Friday's polymer clay tutorials, she uses paint to create the eyes. I think I like the paint ones because how kawaii it is, but then I also do like the polymer clay's puffiness, so I like both of them. I've been mainly using the acrylic paint, but my eyes don't turn out to be as kawaii as Kawaii Friday's videos. Oh well, I still have a lot to learn. So these are my DIY recreations and I have learned so much from this. I had a lot of fun making them too. So that's it for this video. Bye!